The biggest anime news, which might not be the biggest anime news, is of course the greatest manga of all time receiving the awards that it so very much deserves. Kagurabachi won the winner of the next Manga Awards 2024. Unsurprisingly, or surprisingly, depending on how informed you are about Kagurabachi, Kagurabachi won the Prince category of this. It's won by quite a bit. The biggest thing I want to talk about is that I don't know how many of you guys are completely unaware of Kagurabachi aside from the memes. How many of you are completely uninformed about Kagurabachi at all? I don't know what it is. Everyone memed on this ironically, but then the meme became a reality. After the next Manga Awards, I went up and caught up to Kagurabachi. I am now completely up to date with the manga, and I can confirm the memes are right. The memes were f***ing right. When I saw this win the next Manga Awards, I was like, are Japanese readers in on the meme? Is that why this got voted for a meme? No, it's actually really f***ing good. And I genuinely think, unironically, this is going to be the next big thing if it continues with the quality that has been presented in the manga thus far. I will say, considering that Kagurabachi has only really had 2 major arcs, the second arc popped off. Normally, you have to wait a year or maybe a year and a half before the shonen manga really starts to show its colors and really starts to pop off. And that's when you slowly see the rise of shonen manga. It'll be slow at the beginning when everyone's just like, oh, it's just like every other shonen. And then you'll reach the third or fourth arc, and then you're like, oh shit, this is when it's popping off. No, Kagurabachi, the second arc, it was fucking fantastic. It felt like this quality of arc you'd normally get after a year and a half, 2 years. It normally does not come this early. And the most mind-blowing thing is, I don't even think it's close to its peak. It showed how good Kagurabachi could be, but it also showed that the ceiling could also be way higher. And it really excites me to see how high that ceiling can get. But it isn't just about the quality as well. Funnily enough, quality isn't enough because there's a lot of Shonen Jump manga titles that are very good, some that are more popular than others. The second factor why I think Kagurabachi is going to get really popular is that its appeal is wide enough that I think it has the potential to have a wider reach than something like Chainsaw Man, for example. It still is a little bit edgy, and as Connor would call it, it's got a little bit of that Jujutsu Kaisen swag to it. It's not as vanilla as Demon Slayer or My Hero Academia. It's more towards the edginess and the aura of something that the JJK fan base would like, but it still has a power system that is a little bit reminiscent to Demon Slayer and JJK, kind of combined. Another thing is that the paneling is amazing, very much reminiscent of some, innovative ways that Tatsuki Fujimoto has paneled his manga. Some of the panels cinema, man. I swear to God, the paneling is the best. Yeah, I love the paneling in Kagurabachi. And it's insane to me that I read that the Kagurabachi author only really started making manga in 2020. Editor, you probably need to fact check this. Please fact check this. But I'd read that the manga only started trying to make manga in 2020 because of COVID. Because of COVID. So it's crazy that this manga has come out of nowhere, and this manga's basically first big title is probably going to take over. So, but yeah, Kagurabachi, I think definitely is deserving of the winner for the next Manga Awards.